Hi, I'm Cat Navarro Lee with IdeateTV, and I'm here with the filmmakers from Travers and the Time Travel's Paradox.
Got it.
Yeah, they were challenging me on if I could say it correctly, but okay. Who came up with this really unique name?
Me. Yeah, my bad. I liked it because it made me giggle, and this is the kind of film where if something makes me giggle, then I want to use it because I'm hoping the audience gets to giggle a lot too.
Now, so is this a comedy then? If we're giggling already?
It's a sci-fi time travel comedy, but it also has a really lovely emotional arc to the lead character played by Sam, who plays like 28 versions of himself.
It's a lot.
28 versions, Sam.
Yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot of work. Yeah.
I mean, kind of like the title, right? So we're in for a ride.
Yeah. If the title is indicative of anything, it's just there's a lot to keep up with, but it's very fun.
I think it's a deadly serious work of cinema. Deadly serious.
So after you came up with this concept, how did you start moving and know that this was your guy? And Felicia, you're in it as well, right?
I am. I played the surly leading woman, but they actually did a short version of the film before, and I was not in that. I got to be in the feature. Thank you, Stimson.
One of the many things that makes the feature better than the short. When I set out to do the short, I really had only one goal, which was to tell this very tight little story, and I really loved the script, but I couldn't make it because I didn't have an actor, and it was one of those, the moment I kind of read the script, I realized I could not play this role myself, which was my original intention, so I shelved it. It sat on a shelf for like 6 months, didn't do anything until I was at a festival where I met this man. And there's actual photographic evidence of him giving a speech at this festival where I'm standing beside him, giving him the head to toe side eye, studying him like an absolute
I still
creeper.
have this photo. Yeah, I still have access to it. Yeah.
He does do that with everybody, though. It's just one of the creepy things he does.
My mom thought it was a charming quality from me, but whatever.
So this has to do with time travel, and I know that there's some famous time traveling movies out there. Did you have an inspiration from any of them?
Honestly, no. I love those films. It's one of my favorite genre of filmmaking, but what made me want to do this story, going all the way back to the short film, was because I hadn't seen this kind of story in a time travel setting, and it was that wanting to fill that void is why I wanted to make it. I love time travel films, though. They're great. I mean, let's be honest, the best one is T2, obviously.
So one of the most important things I like to ask people is, that journey from conception till finishing, and then I feel like the short is a path I've seen other people take. So you make the short and then you make the feature. Do you feel like that was, very important to creating this?
Yes, absolutely.
The short was, well, I mean, at least from the acting perspective, was hugely important just because the short was basically a microcosm of what we did in the feature. But again, it's me acting against 12 or 15 versions of myself. So basically, I knew what I was getting into this time around, even more so, which helped when, the stakes are exponentially higher and we're trying to juggle 17 more balls in the air. And so at least knowing what my head was about to get into prevented it from exploding, which I think is good.
It's great to know. So for filmmakers who maybe are overwhelmed by the idea of creating a feature, make a short and then go from there.
Also, we need more shorts in the world. Shorts are great cinema. You get to see good stuff.
Yeah, I would agree. But make something. Make anything.
Yeah,
it doesn't
make
matter.
anything.
Take a risk.
Yeah.
It'll all work out.
If nothing else, there's always, YouTube. YouTube dance.
Is your short still available for people to see, or is that?
I don't know.
At the moment, it is not because it's probably going to get bundled with the feature.
Got it. Okay.
Although there's a good chance that once the feature is in wide release, we'll probably release the short for free online to help drum up support. So.
Well, cool. We will look out for all of those things. I'm excited to get some laughs. Thank you for the tongue twister, guys.
Happy to help any day. I mean, because Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, but Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair.